there that one person that you always look up to and you're like,
Leonhardt.
this dude is crazy.
No, you know what?
Leonhardt.
TCA is the man. Like TCA is the man. Like there's no questions. TCA. I mean, like when I started, like early 2016, I was just going in like gem at Pokemon, connected with him like quickly. Rusty, SM Pratt. I mean, like just watching all those dudes, like how they actually were just like so confident. You know, that was the one thing. It was like when I started, I looked at it and I was buying stuff. I was grading cards. I was opening stuff, but I was always this little tiny little like voice in my head. I was like, is this like dumb? Like, should I not be doing this? But I would watch them and I'd start talking to them and stuff. And it's just like, they're so confident about it. They're so invested in it. And it just kind of like motivated me like, okay, like, I feel like, yeah, this is cool. This is fun. Like, this is not this stuff right now. Like buying a base set booster box for $800 actually probably isn't like, I mean, it worked out. Like at the time you're like $800, but then you really think about it, I'm like, this is the first box of Pokemon ever. Like this is what we grew up with as kids, and it's still, you're telling me I can buy a box of it sealed for $800. I'm in. So yeah. You know, all those guys.
What about you, Rattle? You got anybody you look up to in this hobby?
Man, I don't know. Like there's certain people that I would trust with any dollar value to hold on to my stuff.
Like who?
And there's people that I've never actually spoken to, either on the phone or anything else. Just their reputation alone, the way they conduct themselves. Rusty's right up at the top of that. Zach, I've had a huge amount of like dollar value that I had Gary hold on to. There's people in the hobby that there's just I feel like there's a certain amount of honesty there and like trustworthiness that goes overlooked a lot.
And I think that's with a lot.
And then there's like a lot of there, and it's a real shame. And I said it even with like the Logan case and stuff like that. There's like a real shame that these people don't get more recognition for their expertise. Instead, you get like the collectibles gurus that show up without penny sleeves, opening on a back patio with shitty Wi-Fi, like, or jamming cards, jamming purple energies in their heart, like top loaders, and then taking them out because they don't have enough top loaders. It's there's at the top of the list. I can't wait to actually get to some events and meet a lot of you guys and the others that I've chatted with, had the pleasure of chatting with, the real people that were around before the boom.
So hammered.
Yeah, we'll get slammed. We'll get absolutely wasted. And no, it'll be a great time.
Oh, absolutely.
There's so many good people in the hobby, and it's a shame that a lot of them get overlooked.